Alrighty, we've got a 3-on-3 challenge here. It's myself, Troll Ascetic, and Max Smith, the Dream Team, battling against the Austrians, Max Capone, the Smasher, and Vierbeiner, Anton. Alright, it's 3-on-3. Max is passing to me, I'm passing to Anton, and I might just take Lutri here. It's kind of a pseudo-colorless card. Obviously, it doesn't, not straight up colorless, but it's just a good card, and I'm passing a Lelia to Anton or a Noble, and then Mac will probably get the other one of those. But I'm looking at wheeling Pyrokinesis, and I'm kind of hoping Anton takes Lelia here. So of note, there's Noble, Lelia, Pyrokinesis, Sign of Draco, Get Lost, Flicker Wisp. All right, I guess I'll Lutri here. The Lutrizzle into maybe a currency converter, maybe a Xander's Lounge. I do like the converter in general. There's just a lot of little combos with it. I think I like it a little more than a land. There's also passing a Bitter Triumph, but what I'm hoping here is that Anton takes like Lounge or maybe Catacombs. There's Catacombs and Bitter Triumph, but I think there's a decent chance Mac got the Noble, then we'll get one of these lands. All right, I'm going to convert here. Not the strongest pack in the world for sure. And then this pack has a Windswept Teeth. There's also a Balance and a Chandra and a Lorien Revealed. I kind of want to pass Windswept Teeth because I think it'll go to Mac as well. Whether he's playing white or green, it's decent. Because I think Anton's most likely to have gone like Lelia as the first pick into one of those black cards. I'm thinking of whether I want to just take Chandra here. Chandra is a pretty good card and I want to cut red. Balance might come back, honestly. I think Skyclave, Windswept Teeth, Rabble Master, Lorien Revealed, and Caryatid are decent chances to have to be gone. All right, I will take the Chandra here. Pretty close pick, but I think that's what I want to do. All right, and this pack there's a Grief, there's a Research Desk, Mother of Runes, and Samwise. There's also Demonic Consultation, which is really good with Thassa's Oracle. I might just take Consultation to be on the lookout for Oracle. Passing Undercity Sewers, I don't mind that. Passing a Grief, so I might be setting up Anton for black here, but passing the white through him, and then there's also a Research Desk, but I think Consult is just too powerful to take Research Desk over, especially since if Grief, Mother of Runes, Samwise, Trinket Mage, and a land go, I could get Research Desk back. I don't know. Now there's a Mind Twist, and a Grim Monolith, and a Flame Tongue, and a Blood Tithe. Honestly, I just don't care about passing Mind Twist that much. There's also an Abrade. I might just take a Abrade here. I definitely want to be red. I think Abrade's great. And passing Mind Twist plus Blood Tithe plus Flame Tongue, plus a Red-Black Talisman, actually, and then an Elite Spellbinder and a Grim. Maybe I'll get a Talisman back. All right. I guess I will take a Braid there. Kind of an interesting pack. Curious to see what wheels out of my opener here. Oh, and then here there's a Fire Covenant. All right, I guess I will take that. Don't mind passing some black, but that's enough. That is plenty. And pass an LED, which I would actually like with some of the stuff I have going on. Imperial Seal, Carnosaur. There's actually just a bunch of red-black stuff. All right, I haven't really done a great job of cutting Anton from playing red-black. I've passed some decent stuff through, but I've cut a couple important cards, and I don't mind how this is going currently. I would like to get that Pyrokinesis back if possible. So Pyrokinesis didn't come back, but both of the Flicker Wisp and Get Lost came back. So did Scion. Sort of Evolved Sleeper, but I might just take Doomsday here because I have this consultation and it just makes Oracle really good. There's also an LED, though I don't think LED is going to come back. I don't want to take Scion, Flicker Whisper, or Get Lost. I don't really care about Memory Jar, so I guess I could take Evolved Sleeper and see if Doomsday wheels, because I think that's the card that Anton's most likely to want to play here. At least that's my assumption. Okay, Bitter Triumph and Shielder's Edict came back. All right, I'll just take Bitter Triumph. It's also great with Currency Converter. Lets you get a free discard in. So I like that over Shielder's Edict. All right, I could be black-red. I know, no real harm there. All right, so Caryatid and Skyclave both came back. I'm just shipping the white at this point. I think I just take Dreadhorde Arcanist. I'm not a Dreadhorde Arcanist deck yet, but I'm going to need it for my Ancestral. All right, the white came back, but I'll take Bloodthirsty Adversary. And the next pack is the one that had tons of red-black stuff in it. I mean, this is a start to a pretty decent red-black deck. I would not have minded picking up a duel. That Xander's Lounge was tough, but I like taking the Chandra, and then, yeah, I'll take Blood Tithe here. Totally fine. And then Bloodthirsty Adversary actually looks pretty good with these 3 spells so far. The Consultation, who knows, but we'll find out. I'll take a Surveil land. That's pretty strong. And I guess I'll take Scion. There's no chance I Lumberjack here, right? I don't think I'm going to Tough Cookie. I'll take the Lumberjack because I think Mac is more likely to play Scion. I guess I'll take Gruff Triplets in case I want to reanimate it or something. Okay, well, weird pack 1. If I see a Thassa's Oracle, I'm still probably jumping ship into blue, or at least incorporating it such that I can play those blue cards. Well, I see a Mana Crypt, I'm going to take it. So I'll slam Mana Crypt, pass a Reanimate back to Max, who's almost assuredly not playing black or playing white. So hopefully I get Solitude and Reanimate past him. He might take a Time Twister. I didn't see a single blue card. But Mana Crypt's a great pickup here, so I'm really happy about that. And then Reanimate, Solitude, Troll, Time Twister, Jite probably go. So maybe I get back, not a whole lot, but, you know, those who open Mana Crypt can't really complain. And then here, I guess I'll just take a Shieldred here. I like Chain Lightning a lot. I have Arcanist and Lutri, but I have a bunch of removal, and Shield is just awesome. Plus, I just picked up Mana Crypt. Passing a Chain Lightning, a Cannoneer, a Ponder, a Chromatic Star, and like maybe a Stoneforge Mystic. So maybe Deathgreed or a Grave Titan comes back. Wouldn't be unhappy about that. Here, oh, there's the Blackcleave Cliffs I've been waiting for. Look, I like Bonehorde Dracosaur. These are like all decent creatures, but I'm slamming Blackcleave Cliffs. I would like to be able to cast all my spells, so it's not even like a good land like a bad lands, but I don't think Bonehorde Dracosaur is the pick when I'm still just really in desperate need of mana fixing here. I've got early black and red plays both. And I might even be trying to splash blue for this Demonic Consultation, though. I'll see about that. Oh, and there's a Fury. Oh, we are slamming that. Fury Lutri is also just incredible. It just gives you a free card to pitch. So slamming Fury, passing Jace, Noise Marine, Revoker. Ooh, Savai Triumph. I got my eye on that Savai Triumph. We'll see if that one comes back. All right, and here, this one's tough because I don't love passing a Miscalc and Skydiver. Skydiver's especially pretty good against me. There isn't Atraxa here. I don't really want to pass the Atraxa, and I have a couple discard outlets. I have Bitter Triumph and Currency Converter right now. Oh, and Blood Tithe. If I find a way to reanimate this Atraxa, I'll be pretty happy. So let's just take Atraxa, and it'll chill over here, pending any reanimation spells. Sacred Foundry doesn't do much for me either. Ooh, I do like a Bank Buster in a Mana Crypt deck. And when you have enough creatures that can crew it, like Blood Tithe, it's pretty nice too. Plus, I don't really want to take a Stalker here. I'll pass a bunch of green cards. Are both Anton and Max playing blue or something? I feel like it's possible Anton's playing black, but then that Atraxa got passed. Probably isn't playing red if you pass that Fury and that Chain Lightning. But Lelia and Pyrokinesis got taken, so there are multiple red drafters. Unfortunately, all the cards I said were going to get taken did. I might just hate the Dress Down, or I could take, if I did Commercial District, now I have 2 different greed sources in case I find something to splash. That doesn't seem very strong. Let's just hate the Dress Down here. Dress Down is pretty good against my like Fury, Atraxa, like that sort of thing. And I'm fairly sure Max is playing blue. Okay, Kappa Cannoneer didn't get taken, which indicates that no one's on artifacts. I think I just take Deathgreeter's Champion. I have a lot of 2-drops. Oh, plus Deathgreeter's Champion Blood Tithe to let you cast a 2-mana spell. That's pretty sick. And past Grave Titan, Triplicate Titan, Chromatic Star. Aragorn came back, but I think I just take Regisaur. It's great with Mana Crypt. It's great with Converter. Like, Converter into Regisaur is a pretty legit combo. And don't mind passing. I guess I'll pass Sunfall and Aragorn. Oh, Savai Triumph came back? Yeah. Yeah, we take those. Fixing is fixing. I'm not turning it down. I don't know that I'm going to play Underground Mortuary as just a surveil land, though it is kind of nice at getting a reanimate target in your graveyard. I just don't, have any reanimate targets. I'm pretty firmly just red-black here, which is a fine place to be. Oh, I think I'll just hate the Skydiver. I don't care about passing Sacred Foundry. I'm not probably splashing white. I'm not playing Show and Tell in this deck. All right. Let's just take Skydiver. And then here, I don't think I'm playing Stalactite Stalker either. I do like the card in some respects, but I think I might just cut a Botanical Sanctum. I guess I'll just take the Bazaar. I mean, this deck could end up with Bazaar in it. I think it's not 0. Oh, Chromatic Star is kind of nice, sure. Like, Bazaar Converter's good. If I get some reanimate stuff, Bazaar could be good. Let's see what pack 3's got for us here, because I've got some nice openings. I've got this like Atraxa Bazaar thing here. If I get like an Animate Dead, I don't know. We'll see. Well, there's a Strip Mine and a Hull Breacher and a Scalding Tarn, I guess. Do I care about passing Hull Breacher? I passed Time Twister the other direction, though it's definitely possible Anton could have picked up the Time Twister. I guess if I pass the Hull Breacher, I'll just try not to pass any wheels. And I think I just take Strip Mine. Strip Mine's awesome. Could also pick up Crucible, perhaps, but even without it, Strip Mine's just really good. So I guess I'll take Strip Mine here. Pass a Hull Breacher. Maybe Dauthi Voidwalker comes back if I'm the only black drafter. I think Hull Breacher and Scalding Tarn are definitely going to go. And other than that, I don't know. I mean, there's also Liliana here too. Okay, Max, hook me up this pack. This is got past tons of red-black in pack 1. Let's see if that train continues. Not really. There's a Retrofitter Foundry, I guess. All these cards are like not red-black. There's a Rampaging Raptor. There's a Memory Lapse. It's like the best card in the pack. I mean, I could Retrofitter and hope to pick up like a Gaia's Cradle, or I'm probably not going to pick up an Academy. This is just a really, really bad pack for me. I hate passing Memory Lapse. But I don't think taking Zagoth Triumph does much for me. Channel, all these green cards don't do anything for me. I don't have any blue fixing at all. I guess I'm not confident enough. I'm just going to take Retrofitter. I think that's fine. Oh, Carnage Interpreter and Snuff Out and Dark Ritual and Flame Slash. Yeah, Feast or Famine. It's okay. I'll take Carnage Interpreter. This card is pretty busted. I would love if Dark Ritual came back, but even if it doesn't, I think Carnage Interpreter. There's also 2 good removal spells. There's 3 really good red-black cards, so hopefully one of those things comes back as I interpret some Carnage. Currency Converter, going to be the MVP. All right, what do we got? Oh, Exhume and Life Death. Oh, boom! We're getting hooked up. All right, well, we'll slam the Broadside Bombardiers, and if one of Exhume or Life Death comes back, great. If not, don't care. Bombardiers is so good. Okay, this makes me a little happier with Retrofitter too. Bombardiers Retrofitter is a pretty nice combo. Would be nice to pick up a little bit of speed, but I think unless the Dark Ritual wheels, that's going to be tough. I might just Bone Crusher here. There's also Proving Ground, but I have 2 red-black lands. One's tapped already. I kind of feel like I could just Bone Crusher and then maybe wheel Zeotor's Proving Ground. I don't know. But I like Bone Crusher a fair amount here. And then here, I'll just take a Duress. Duress is great. No Demonic Consultation. Take Duress, pass Spirit Guide and Jeweled Amulet. And Turok and Liliana came back. Dauthi Voidwalker didn't, but I actually think I'm a Namesticker Goblin deck now. Namesticker Goblin, when you have Carnage Interpreter, Broadside Bombardiers, Deathgreeter Champion, Chandra, Fury, like, that's pretty dope. I ended up not that many red cards or black cards in my deck, honestly. Lutri in the sideboard. I mean, this is 18 lands plus a Mana Crypt right now. Oh, Chromatic Star with Bombardiers. Nice. This pack came back. I think I just am on Shieldbreaker at this point. Shieldbreaker's fine. I'm not trying to splash anything or play Talismans or whatever. And do I want Dreadhorde Arcanist? Probably not. Didn't quite get there on the Dreadhorde Arcanist, I'm afraid. Don't think I want to splash Lumberjack either. We're not playing this Atraxa. Even if I got an Animate back out of this pack, I don't think I would be playing Atraxa with no tutors. Really no, I guess I could put Demonic Consultation in. No way to assemble the combo, so I feel pretty good about just playing straight black-red here. Okay, nothing wheeled. Yeah, so what was in this pack? Dark Ritual and I took the Carnage Interpreter. There's also like Flame Slash, Snuff Out, Dark Ritual, Carnage Interpreter. Yeah, well, it's okay. I'll take Mana Confluence. I think that one I'll be happy enough to play. And then I could take Exhume, but you know what? I think this is now just a Robber of the Rich deck. Unless I want to take Gemstone Caverns. Hold on. Right now, I'm playing 18 land. So I have room to add another card in. Robber is solid. Yeah, let's just go Robber here. I think Robber's going to be good in my deck. Now, I guess I'll just hate the white card. Is Anton playing white? He definitely could be. Or I could just... There's just two really good blue-green cards. I think I'd rather just pass both. All right. I think I'll just do that. I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense to hate a good blue-green card when no matter what, Anton's getting one, and no matter what, Mac's getting one. So I'll just hate the white card in case Anton's playing white. And if Mac's playing white, then the Thraben Inspector wasn't the biggest loss. All right, we ended up with 3 red-black lands. That's plenty. Now I will hate the Aurelia's Vindicator. That card, I think, is quite good. And I'm going to play 17 land plus Mana Crypt, most likely. Oh, I might play Turok, or at the very least sideboard it. And then I guess I'll take a Territorial Kavu. Sure. Last pick Candelabra, sad. All right, let's get to deck building. All right, so trimmed a couple of cards, ended up pretty solid deck. Like, if I draw Mana Crypt, I'm going to do really well because I've got all these good 3s to play off Mana Crypt, Name Sticker especially. Got a Shieldred, got a Fury, got a Fire Covenant, got a little interaction. So just a totally fine, fair red-black deck that's going to be on the slow side. Unless I draw Mana Crypt, in which case I'll probably be on the fast side. So, solid deck. I predict a 1-2 or a 2-1. Those are also the most likely records in general. My teammates have some nice ones too. So, Mac is on a Rafine Reanimate, like blue-white mid-range. He got the Hull Breacher, actually. Orcish Bowmaster's Hull Breacher, Memory Jar, Snuff Out, some good white cheap creatures, White Plume Adventurer too. So, pretty solid deck. Not incredible, no power, but, you know, not bad. And then Troll's got the power. He's got Ancestral Recall and Mox Emerald in this awesome blue-white deck. We ended up telling him to cut Upheaval, but he's got Echo of Eon's LED, Ancestral with Mystical Tutor that can also get Balance, Sunfall, Mystic Confluence. He has Palace Jailer, Solitude. Pretty nice little Displacer Kitten deck too, Sheldock and Caracas. So basically, me and Mac are going to hope Troll carries us. Troll gets 2 or 3, and me and Mac get maybe 2, maybe 3 combined. We'll see, and that'll be the draft. All right, on the play against the Smasher here for round 1, I'm revealing Lutri. And, ooh, yeah, I will keep just about any Mana Crypt hand here. So let's go turn 1, Chromatic Star, go. Or actually, hold on. I'm actually just going to go turn 1, put Lutri in my hand, go. That sounds even better. Because I can still Chromatic Star into a play next turn. Playing against red-white is kind of what we have established based on our draft discussions. Yeah, let's go Name Sticker Goblin. See where we get. We got the max mana. That doesn't really do much for me, but let's play Star. Play Lutri. Let's play Bombardiers. Why not? And then I'm going to send. Any bolts? Going to get Pyrokinesis? No, getting bolted. All right. Well, we've got a 3-2 and a 2-2 against an empty board and a Fire Covenant in hand. So it's about what you got to do here. So one thing that they actually could have done, it's kind of funny. This has to be on the battlefield when the ability resolves to get the mana. So they could have actually bolted Name Sticker in response to the trigger. I don't know that it actually would have even worked out better, but that is a play they could have made. I really hope this isn't a removal spell because I have a removal that kills multiple creatures in hand. I just want to see Smasher play some creatures because if they just kill my Lutri here, then I'm just completely out of gas. What am I hoping to draw? Let's see. I guess Shieldred would probably be great. Bankbuster would be great. Regisaur would be fine. Carnage Interpreter. Yeah, basically any card that costs 3 or more mana would be awesome. So hopefully I run into one of those. We'll see. Ooh, Lion Sash? Perfect. That's a small creature, can't block this turn, so then next turn Smasher's going to play another creature, and then Fire Covenant's going to wipe them out. I'm going to sack this star, now, especially now since I didn't draw... since I didn't draw Chandra, I will sack the star here for red. Any action? No action. All right, land. Well, let's just hit for 5. I mean, if I hit for 5, Smasher plays a creature, and then I Fire Covenant both creatures. Like, I feel pretty good about that. I was cycling Timeless Dragon. Okay. Into Plains, and then now the Lion Sash can be a 2/2. Sure, Bombardiers is down. Oh, attacking, I love it. I don't think that's necessarily wrong, because the Lion Sash is about to be better than my 2 vanilla idiots, but with a Fire Covenant in hand, I am sure grateful. Because now I hit... Basically how this is going to go is if I draw a spell this turn, I basically win. Yeah, I mean, I think even the Blood Tithe is going to be pretty good. Because I'm going to keep the mana up now. I'm going to smash for 5. There's a pretty good chance Smasher goes Timeless Dragon, Eternalize next turn, in which case Fire Covenant just wraps things up, puts a little bow on it, because now I get to hit for 8, you're down to 2. I get to, you know, launder the Mana Confluence with the Blood token. Pretty much everything I want. And I get 2 draws at another spell and kills everything Smasher has. So that's kind of the plan here. What I don't want to see is a Pyrokinesis. Oh, Burst Lightning's pretty annoying too. Okay. Oh, and hitting again. Wow, okay, aggressive. Do we have a play here? Oh, a Tithe Taker. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. No lands. All right, let's go Fire Covenant those 2. Since I don't want to trade here, I need to get damage in. 2, 1, and then I have to pay 4. Okay, you get a 1/1 token. I'm at 13. I've won all my mana crypt flips. Oh, Carnage Interpreter. Let's go 7 mana. Let's just play the Mana Confluence then. Play Sir Carnage. Oh, what a draw. And then now the game's over. Like, I get to hit for 5. I mean, I guess I actually could have cracked a clue. But, I mean, there's almost no reason not to play around Sweeper at this point. If you kill Carnage if the Smasher kills the Carnage Interpreter here, that's like the best case scenario for them, is they kill Carnage Interpreter and then they're at 5, facing down 5 power, and I'm just drawing a bunch of cards end of turn with these clues. So, yeah, it seems pretty good to me. Obviously, like Pyrokinesis or something can go a different way. Okay, Young Pyromancer. We'll see if that's enough. Let's draw with clue. Let's draw with a clue, because I'll be able to play. Yeah, I'll be able to play both these next turn. With the Blood token in play too, I really wasn't worried about staying at 1 or fewer cards for this Carnage Interpreter either. I guess I do kind of have to watch out for... oh, this is going to be Pyrokinesis. 3 to Interpreter, maybe? Well, we'll see. Regisaur. Evolved Sleeper. And then I'm just going to attack here. I don't think I need to cast Bitter Triumph. Okay, we're pathing. Carnage Interpreter. Go get a Swamp. And 5, sure, you can make blocks. Block. And then, ooh, not double blocking. We're just single blocking there. Interesting. I'm curious why that would be the case. Maybe an equipment? I'm not sure. All right. Pass down to 3. I don't think there's a reason to use Bitter Triumph here. Especially since it would take me some damage. I've done pretty well in these mana crypt flips, not gonna lie. And then end of turn, I guess I'll just sack a clue token to draw a card. Probably don't even need to use this blood token. And then, well, yeah, I'll probably do that, and then I can, because I don't really want to pay 3 life for this, because I have this Regisaur that's going to eat a card on my upkeep, but I feel like I've got plenty of things to do before that happens. Like I can draw with Clue and then discard that card on upkeep in response to the Regisaur trigger. If the card's bad, I could just discard it to the Regisaur trigger. Oh, yeah, I knew there was equipment involved. Okay. Jite and pass. Oh, we're hitting. All right. Pay 3 life. So I go to 8 here, but that gets countered, and then I'll get to send here. All right, get to Regisaur. I want the flip again. Draw. Okay, Bone Crusher. That should be enough. Attack, and then boom. There we go. Up a game. All right, going to game 2 against red-white. Do I want Turok as just block small white creatures? It's probably fine, and sometimes I'll be able to kick it. Embereth Shieldbreaker kills Jite. Duress looks a little weak, so I guess I'll start by taking out Duress, and otherwise I think I like where I'm at. Let's do it. All right, time for game 2. Reveal Aluris here, and all lands in a Carnage Interpreter. All right, I think I gotta mold this. Part of the problem with that hand is you on turn, like I just go turn 3 Interpreter and discard 4 cards. Doesn't sound very good. I will keep this hand. I think I'm just gonna put back my most expensive card. This hand has some interesting stuff going on. Oh, Smasher kept a hand with Sunbaked Canyon as the only land you want to play on turn 1? I kind of feel like I could just strip mine that. I don't know, why would you lead on Sunbaked Canyon? That like City of Traders maybe or something? But if Sunbaked is your only land, I don't know. I'm willing to take the risk, even though I know that I'm operating on not very many lands. My hand's kind of slow. Getting myself some extra draw steps is nice. Okay, this isn't too bad. That's no planes. All right, let's play Chromatic Star here. And hopefully I get one more turn. Inspiring Vantage. Well, I basically set us both back, and then now I'm gonna lose, I think. I could have kept the strip mine, but the Spellbinder would have still come out. Probably a white 2-drop as well. Maybe even a double white card, I don't know. Well, that wouldn't have gotten cast on turn 2. I'm just wondering why you'd lead Canyon over Mountain. It's possible they kept a 1-lander and just, I don't know. Let's see, what are we hoping for here? Mana Crypt, I guess, is probably the card I want the most. Let's add a red in case I do draw Mana Crypt. Okay, that's land. Let's go Converter into Sleeper. Let's pass. If Max or Smasher can use 1 counter, and Angel Plains there. Smasher can use 1 counter on Jite to kill the Evolved Sleeper, then I can go Bombardiers, throw the Currency Converter at the Spellbinder. Let's hope this happens. Okay. I mean, we're drawing pretty thin here, but what can you do, right? Yeah, let's go Bombardiers. Attack. Oh, we're getting bolted too. Oh, plowed? Not even pathed or bolted. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty dead here. So if I hadn't strip mined, maybe... No, I don't think this would have come too close. All right, on to game 3. All right. Yeah. Maybe path, plow, bolt, Jite. Is that enough to want duress in? I'm on the play. I just don't like duress in these matchups. I feel like when you draw it past the first couple turns, it just always misses. All right, I'm on the play. Reveal Lutri. Any mana crypts? No, but this hand is like perfectly reasonable. Bloodthirsty is not the strongest card in this setup, but turn 2 Blood Tithe on the play with a turn 4 Chandra is obviously fine, and then I will be able to play the Bloodthirsty Adversary if I want. Though on turn 3 I might just pick up Lutri. That's a good way to spend some mana. No, ugh. All right, can I get on a Braid or a Shield Breaker? No, about a land. All right. Well, this is going to be a hard game then. I guess it's fair. I mana crypted game 1, they soul ring game 2. Well, I get an extra look if I want to use the blood tithe or the blood token. And a braid and shield breaker both sound really good. Are we just getting our blood tithe bolted here or something? It's kind of what it looks like. Hopefully Smasher can't use the soul ring super effectively. That seems unlikely, especially in an all spell hand or lots of spells. No untapped red if you play Shatter Skull, clearly. If I draw a braid, I mean, if there's a lot of spells I could draw that would make me feel like pretty good about this. Like if I draw any of my 3s, Name Sticker Goblin would be awesome. All right. That's kind of a soul ring play, but all right. Ember Shield Breaker, kill soul ring would be sick. Fury, huh? Let's go blood, discard, mana confluence. I think given that I have lands to hit, I don't need to. Oh, I hit Mana Crypt. Oh my god. All right, because now I go Mana Crypt, Chandra, kill the Lion Sash, and then next turn I can Fury whatever he plays. All right, well, this is fair, I suppose. All right, don't hit on Lelia, please. Exiled Timeless Dragon, nice. That's a miss. And then Mountain, sure. Play a 1 toughness creature. That would be so sick. All right. 1 the flip, land. Just cast Fury here. Deal 4. And then now it's a battle. We both have lots of mana. If I draw a swamp and I get to Turok here, that would be really, really good. Is my Fury dying here? Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, no. Huh. Retrofitter is actually not terrible. Let's see. Retrofitter, activate, doesn't really do too much. I'm just going to hit with the Fury here. I'm really happy to trade off given the circumstances. All right, and then I'm going to put Lutri into hand and then play a Retrofitter with enough mana to use it. Okay. This is going to be close. He's got all spells in hand, but if I draw a black source and I can play Turok, that would be awesome. Okay, Gut and Mother of Runes. Now I need to draw Fire Covenant or a Bolt or any sort of removal here. A tapped black source. Classic. I'm going to play the Blackcleave Cliffs. Right now I can go 1, sack, untap. So I guess I'm just going to play a Bloodthirsty Adversary here. And pass the turn. And I don't really like how this is going, really. I think I'm going to lose now. Into Noise Marine. Hit Reckless Stormseeker. Yeah, I'm going to lose. Thought I was doing okay, but as it turned out, I was in fact not doing okay. I'm gonna get worked pretty hard. If I draw Fire Covenant, so okay, my plan is to draw Fire Covenant, so let's preserve my life total the best possible, I suppose. And I even get to Fire Covenant copy it with Lutri, so it kills everything, even through Mother of Runes. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is just make a token with Retrofitter. 1 token blocks Noise Marine, 1 token blocks Gut, if the Gut attacks, and take some damage. Oh, we're doing it like this. What else can I draw? Braid doesn't do anything. It really has to just be Fire Covenant. So if that's the case, I think I'm just gonna go block Noise Marine, make my servo into a 4/4 here. All right, well, I'll take 4 at 10. All right, so I have to win my mana crypt flip and draw Fire Covenant. If I do that, then I still probably lose, but at least I have a chance, because I have to pay 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 life. Ooh, I mean, I don't have to kill everything. I guess I can kill Mother of Rune's Gut. 1, 2, I can pay 4 life and leave the Stormseeker and the Noise Marine, perhaps. At that point, might as well pay 2 more life, because I'm just going to have to assume I win as many mana crypt flips as I need to this game. All right, let's start with this one. Number 1, I won the flip, and then I didn't draw Fire Covenant. Yeah, if I had drawn black for Turok earlier and gotten like these cards out of the hand, then yeah, I could have definitely won, or maybe even the Noise Marine. But now I think I'm just dead. Is that true? And I can play Turok. I can play Turok and Lutri. I'll have 3 blockers. Gut makes 2 tokens, so that already puts me to 2. And then I'll have 3. No, I'm super dead. All right. What a beat. There goes round 1. All right, time for round 2 against Max Capone on blue-red show and tell. All right, this hand is totally fine. This hand would have been good last game. I would have been able to blow up that Soul Ring. I'd have more of a shot. Okay. So the show and tell is for Blightsteel and Portal to Phyrexia, which I have covered fairly well here. Oh, Fury is not a bad draw. All right. Evolved Sleeper. Pass the turn here. Got a Lutri to get back at some point. What I wouldn't mind here is like Shieldbreaker, blow up a Talisman, pump Sleeper to a 2/2. That'd be kind of nice little turn. Don't Tribal Flames my Sleeper. That would be less what I'm looking for. Oh, Magda. Okay, well that is a different thing entirely. I will blow up the Magda with a Braid. I'll hit. Leave Bitter Triumph for later, and then I'll just have to keep this Shieldbreaker in hand so I can blow up any troublesome artifacts here. I'm not going to beat Show and Tell Blightsteel, funnily enough. That the red-black decks typically are not very good against that sort of thing. So hopefully that doesn't occur here. Okay. Turn 3. Let's see. If it doesn't happen now, it reduces the odds that it'll happen anytime soon. All right, into Jace. I guess I'll Bitter Triumph that. Pay 3 life. Make this into a 2/2. Send. I'm not really getting a huge advantage. I spent 2 mana twice to kill his 2 mana plays twice. He played a tap land for his 3rd mana. I used Evolved Sleeper. It's all kind of coming out in the wash here, but I do have a Fury ready to go, a Shieldbreaker, and then given enough time, this Evolved Sleeper can do some work. Okay. Land number 4. And Tribal Flames down the Evolved Sleeper. All right. Savai Triumph is pretty weak. Let's just put Lutri in hand. I don't even think I play Savai Triumph. I think I'm going to want to cycle that at some point here. Pass the turn. Feel not great about this because I'm not putting any pressure on Max, and at some point he can maybe just show and tell in a Blightsteel, and then I'm in not good shape. You know, Duress would be a really nice draw. I would not mind that. Or if this is something I can Fury. Oh, okay. Well, if he's got a 2 mana counter, he's got a 2 mana counter. But otherwise, just casting a Fury here is going to be pretty good. It's like we trade 5 mana plays. He gets a treasure. I get a 3/3 double strike. If it all works out in my favor. Oh, okay, Shieldred's also great, but I will definitely want to cast Fury first. Please no 2 mana counter. Oh, nice. Fury, and doesn't even make you a treasure. Okay, and then next turn I can play Shieldred. That's pretty nice too. Got something to spend this 2 mana from this treasure on. It's about to be a 1 mana treasure in a second. So Fiery Islet kind of indicates no other untapped red, but that's not a whole lot of information given Max only has 2 cards in hand. And then just nothing on his turn. All right, we're just going to play it how it lies, but he did kind of F6 through his turn. It really isn't a good fix for that because if I skip my turn, we just have an extra card in our hand. I don't know. It's tough. All right, well, I'm going to attack and play my card. And I think given the situation, I would rather play the Savai Triumph than not. Since at this point I have like a kind of spell heavy hand, and I assume I'm going to tap out the next couple turns. All right, I guess that was that. Kind of unfortunate, but like I said, I don't really know a good solution there. I also don't really know a good solution to this Blightsteel Colossus. Side in dress down to dress down and then kill it when it's not indestructible. I don't think so. All right, on the draw this game. Reveal a Lutri, and this is a hand. I think I'm going to go turn 1 Name Sticker Goblin. And let's see. If I go turn 1, I'm going to play Name Sticker Goblin, and if it hits a 6, I get to go Death Greeter's Champion into Carnage Interpreter. Let's see. All right, max mold to 5, unfortunate. And Polluted Delta, go. Mountain, Mana Crypt, no Spell Pierce. Por favor. All right, Name Sticker Goblin. Any 6s? Oh, 5. All right, well, let's go. I'm just going to cast Embereth Shieldbreaker and then cast Death Greeter Champion. And I'm just going to put the counter on itself because I'm not attacking this turn anyway. So I might as well make it into a 3-2 because it's got double strike. I think the counter works best there. And then turn 2, I'll follow up with a Carnage Interpreter. Going to try to beat an early show and tell this game. Might not be able to. We'll see. I mean, show and tell Portal is still really strong. Same with show and tell Colossus. Especially if he's got like Tribal Flames kill the Death Greeter here. Yeah. Which I guess is the downside of putting the counter there, but land, oh. I guess, no, I'm just going to play Carnage Interpreter. Robber is kind of cool, but I think I'd rather get a 5/5 into play. Send for 4. And then, this is a pretty fast clock. Like I said, I will lose to show and tell Portal. Do I lose to show and tell Colossus? Yeah, I think I do. Because if he goes show and tell Colossus, I hit for 5 down to 10. Yeah, it's not enough damage. I win the flip. Okay. Well, let's send in with these things. And hope to draw a swamp off this clue here. That would be really nice. Swamp? No. Swamp off this? Any swamps? Nope. I mean, this is giving Max a chance now. He gets to put his hand back on the bottom, draw 3 new cards, and if I don't draw a black source, then, like, even if I draw a swamp next turn, the Carnage Interpreter is not big, though I guess I do have a bunch of things in play. At this point, oh, a True Name Nemesis, okay. Yeah, not drawing black here is stranding all these cards in my hand. I guess I attack with all these. He blocks the Carnage and goes to 2. That is one way to go about things. Okay. Black source. No. Well, at this point, I might as well draw. Oh, Bone Crusher. Oh, okay. I guess I'm not that worried about counters at this point. I'm just going to go for it. Oh. The funny thing about this too is I'm definitely doing this before damage, because this way if he plays a removal spell, then Stomp would actually make the True Name die, you see, because damage can't be prevented. Well, I got it even though game 1 was pretty scuffed. I guess that's the match. Oop, live look in here. Troll Ascetic playing a really tight game against the Smasher. Alright, he's going to double block this Rampaging Raptor with Solitude and Sicarian Infiltrator. Take 3 effective off of Gut plus the token. Puts him to 10 because of the Solitude life gain. And then, let's see what Troll's got next turn here. He's got all of his mana, 7 cards in hand. That's a lot of cards against 1 card, but Gut plus a token is pretty scary. I mean, this board is lethal if Smasher plays any creature to sacrifice next turn. Of course, I expect Troll to do something about that, but that still is a pretty threatening position. All right, Mana Rock. He played a Mind Stone into a Talisman into... Ooh. Could this be Balance? Yes, it can. All right, so this is going to put their equal lands. Matt discards Echo Vions, Displacer Kit, and Vendilion Click. Smasher discards nothing, but then both creatures go away. Discarding Echo is nice too. Lelia. All right, that's pretty good. It's a good follow-up. Exile and Plains. All right, could be worse. Plains and no other play. Okay, so at this point, could flashback Echo, but if you have other... The last card, I mean, if Matt discarded a... Oh, Caracas stops Lelia nicely. If Matt discarded a good card like Displacer Kit and Vendilion Click, I imagine, yeah, Jailer or Caracas. Well, I guess it couldn't be Caracas because he would have played it last turn, so I guess Jailer was the last card. And then pass the turn. So he's got the Monarch. He's drawing a card. Definitely don't want to Echo Vions here unless you're kind of forced to. There's just no reason when you're drawing 2 cards a turn to refill your opponent's hand here. And he's got Celestial Colonnade as well. Ponder. Looking pretty good for the home team, as it were. I mean, Smasher has a lot of lives, but Matt is in a pretty significant advantage here. Oh, and we're not even activating Colonnade. Nope, we're getting Eagles of the North in there. Get in there. Gives this +1/+0 in first strike. I mean, this is now 9 points on the board with Colonnade. Smasher is going to need to draw creatures very quickly. Caracas also a nice backup plan for Lelia if it escapes the jail there. Well, it looks like a Colonnade, yeah. You know, the game's starting to be over when the blue-white control deck taps out on their turn to Colonnade you. This is now 1 turn short of lethal. Oh, and even have a follow-up. Trinket Mage, nice. LED's already been gotten, or it hasn't already been gotten, sorry. Mox has been picked up, but LED for that Echo. And I think Matt has it just about locked up here. Smasher has to have something pretty good, because even if you... I guess you have to kill the Celestial Colonnade, and then the other 3 hit for 7. Oh, all right, 2 ground blockers also... Well, I wouldn't say does it. It means that the Smasher isn't dead this instant, but obviously there's a lot that Troll can have. This looks like a prismatic ending on that Golem. And then activate Colonnade, and boom, that's your live looking. All right, time for round 3, playing against Firbaina on green-black. Yeah, I mean, I gotta keep this hand. Could use Mana Crypt. I've drawn some good Mana Crypt hands. Uh-oh. On the play, don't like that he's on turn 1 ignoble. Though I do kind of like Death Greeters, because now I didn't really want to play a turn 3 Carnage Interpreter. I like to play that as one of the last cards in my hand. Now I can go turn 2 Abrade, turn 3 Death Greeter. If I draw a mountain, I can go turn 4 Chandra, and that would be pretty good. What I'm hoping is that Anton doesn't play something that I have to Abrade this turn. Like either Blaze Nothing would be best case, but if he plays something that's maybe not an immediate threat, because I really would like to just Abrade that Ignoble Hierarch. He's got like good 4s and 5s, like Vicious Battle Rager, the 4-mana initiative creature. He's got Nissa on 5, so... Oh man, he's got a Mox. He's got 2 Moxes, actually. He's got Pearl and Sapphire. And all right, that's a turn 2 Vicious Battle Rager. I guess I'm going to lose. Well, I can Abrade. Oh. That's pretty nice, actually. Hold on. Let's go. If I Fury, I can do 1 and 3, and then I can abrade that. I guess that I'm doing that. I think I am actually going to exile the Death Greeter's champion because I need to, so I need 1 and 3. I need to play Carnage Interpreter next turn anyway. And then deal 3 there. And then next turn, Carnage Interpreter. And the turn after that, Chandra. I guess I could have exiled Chandra, but I'm just going to play Carnage Interpreter over to Death Greeter anyway, so I think that that's all right. I still think I'm pretty far behind, but obviously Fury does help a little bit. Kind of unfortunate that even Mana Crypt doesn't let me... Oh, Dark Ritual? That can't be good. Even Mana Crypt doesn't let me play Chandra this turn. Mind Twist? All right. A little late there, Currency Converter. If I had that on turn 1, I would be winning this game. Well, I mean, assuming you didn't have to play Triumph. Just because if he twisted me, end of turn, I'd get to make a 2-2 and take back the initiative, and we'd just have a whole different ball game. Let's see here. Tracker. Yeah. I'm not sure. This does not look particularly winnable from here, but we'll see. All right. I don't think Robber of the Rich is going to do it against this. I think I'm pretty much just dead here. You can just chump, make a flyer, all that. Or chump with the flyer and gets another thing. Do I want Turok? Not really. I think I just like my deck the way it's drawn up. All right, well, we're on the play here. Hopefully we open on Mana Crypt instead of Anton opening on turn 2 initiative thing, turn 3 Mind Twist for 4. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this hand. I think Fire Covenant and Fury are just like 2 of my best cards against him. So even if this hand's a little slow, getting to cast Covenant into Fury should do a pretty good job of killing his stuff. This hand is going to lose badly to a fast Mind Twist, but fast Mind Twist is just pretty good, so I don't mind it. What am I hoping to draw? Oh, Mana Crypt. But even aside from that, like Blood Tithe Harvester, for example, would be a pretty strong draw. So I've got some decent outs here. All right, let's lead on Mountain, I guess. I don't think it actually matters too much whether I lead on Mountain or Swamp. Turn 3, if I don't draw anything, I'll put a Lutri in the hand. All right, I mean, a creature is not the end of the world because I have this Fire Covenant. Oh, there's a Death Greeter champion? Okay. That's a play. Don't hate that. Just cast it as a 3/2 double striker. I mean, we'll see, but I don't really want to play Covenant next turn. Obviously, I could get stung by Mind Twist or something, but we'll see. I mean, look, if Anton goes land, Tireless Tracker, go, yeah, I'll probably just Fire Covenant, kill both. If he plays a dork that's like doesn't have an immediate effect, maybe I'll just play Death Greeters and pass and try to get 3 cards with the Covenant. But I do also have Fury as cleanup, so it's also less about getting more cards with Covenant, though that is nice, and more about I just want to get on the board here with the Death Greeters and then cast a removal spell and attack for 6. So we'll see if it lets me do that. Liliana of the Veil. Okay. Guess I'll discard a Mountain. Discard a Troll. Okay. I'm just going to put Lutri in hand. The reason I want to put Lutri in hand is if I cast Death Greeter, it just gets eaten by Liliana. I could pitch Fury to kill Liliana, but that seems excessively weak. I think I'm going to do this, and then if Anton pluses Liliana again here, I'm going to discard a Swamp. And then my next turn... Oh man, turn 2 Lily does wreak havoc with my hand. And then next turn, I can go dash Death Greeter to kill Liliana, Fury, any blocker. Unless, of course, he reanimates the Troll, in which case things get complicated again. But I've got some plays to make here. I've got some moves, as the kids say. Probably discard Swamp for now, and then next turn maybe discard Lutri. It'll really depend on what he does. All right, land into Under Mountain Adventure. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't also take initiative. Yeah, that Liliana's messing me up. Okay, discard. Swamp. And Under Mountain's pretty big. Let's see what I draw here. Another land. So I've got some options that I do. I can Fury pitching Lutri, kill Under Mountain Adventure, Death Greeter's Champion, attack and take the initiative. But then Lily ticks up to 6. I could also just kill Lily. I kind of think I have to kill Lily. As little as I want that to be the case. Dash this. Attack Liliana of the Veil. And then he's got the initiative, but maybe I can set up a Fire Covenant. Like maybe he puts 2 counters on the elf and then plays another creature. And then I go Fire Covenant, kill your stuff, and then dash Death Greeter. I'm at 20 still. Okay. Could be worse. Oh no, never mind. It can't be worse. Every game he just gets on the board and mind twists me. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Guess I'll play my land and pass. Don't really think I have outs. Yeah, Tireless Tracker. See, if this last play was Tireless Tracker and I go like kill your things and set up an attack, that would be nice. But instead, I just got completely worked here. All right, I go to 11, draw, and I'm dead here. All right, a beating, but you know what? That's how it goes sometimes. But my team's ahead, so we're up 4-3 now. So one of the 2 guys has to win, and then we got the draft. All right. Well, to recap, we won the draft. I like that part. This deck could have done better. The problem with this deck mainly was that it's a little bit slow. Obviously, any draw where I draw Mana Crypt, that's not going to be too much of an issue because I have powerful cards. I had Bombardiers, Fury, Shieldred, Chandra, Fire Covenant, Carnage Interpreter. These are some really strong cards, but without the Mana Crypt, I mean, I had some 2s and I had a bunch of 3s, but you can just get really clunky hands. And besides like Bank Buster and, I mean, I don't really even count Robber, and like Carnage Interpreter, there's not that many ways to like get extra cards out of this deck. Like Bombardiers kind of does that. If you throw a Chromatic Star, you're getting value. Fury can be a 2-for-1, but often it's like a 2-for-2 because you're pitching a card to it. I think this deck was just fine, especially for a 3-on-3. It did a little worse than I was hoping, but you know, overall a fine deck. And you know, when you win the draft, I feel like all sins are forgiven. At least that's what I'd like to think. In any case, that'll do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this draft. And you know what? I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.